The best investments for 2024. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wacky, just tried and true good investments for 2024. Okay, here we go. Here's 10 of them for you. Number one, high yield savings accounts. As of the time I'm making this, you can get in between 4 and 5% on high yield savings account. Think about that. For those of you still banking at brick and mortar banks, 4 and 5% on savings account online. You're not taking any risk, guys. Dive in. The water's good. High yield savings account. Take the plunge. Number two, CDs, certificates of deposit. These are in 1 or 3 or 5 year increments, and right now they're at approximately 5% as well. I have a friend of mine who puts the bulk of their savings, they're a very conservative investor, the bulk of their savings in CDs, okay? And if you're talking about, around 5% in these CDs, that's not bad. If you're conservative, now for me, that's too conservative. I would take a portion and put it in there, not all of it, but that's what they're comfortable with. So good for them. Just remember on CDs, if you want to take your money out early, you have to pay a fee for that, okay? For those of you who see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a retirement channel for people on moderate income. If you're thinking about, you might like something like that, think about subscribing and like the video as well. And also, still the vast majority, the majority, I'd say 60% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So please subscribe and help me get this information out to other people on moderate income. Thank you. And just as an aside, there's some people cutting my weeds out here. We have a fire clearance in the high desert, high fire area. So if you hear any background noise, that's what it is. It's not this humongous hornet that it sounds like. Number three, now I put the majority of my cash on hand into T-bills. This is number three. Right now, the one that I use is 6-month T-bills. You can get 5.16% on 6-month T-bills. Yeah, and you got the full strength of the U.S. government behind these. These are not going to fail, guys. Again, these 10 investments are from, the first one is the lowest risk all the way down to the 10th. So you've got the full backing of the U.S. government behind you for T-bills. I've been doing this every year. I don't get much out of it. I might get couple thousand a year by investing in these, but it's better than just having your money sit there in a brick and mortar bank, right? So I highly recommend for your cash on hand, T-bills. Number four. Oh, there go the fighter jets again. I love it. It's not every day, maybe a couple times a week. Fighter jets come back and forth over the lake here. Really cool. Number four, money market funds. Now, this is money that, you may need soon, and you're willing to take a little higher risk. Not much, but a little bit higher. Money market funds. I haven't done this lately, but probably about 20 years ago, I had some money in a money market. It was fine for me. I got a little bit of money after a while and I felt good about it. So there's another option for you. Number four, money market funds. Number five, mutual funds. Now the key about mutual funds is this helps you also diversify your portfolio. Depending on the kind of mutual fund you want to get into, some are more conservative, some are a little bit more aggressive. But if you want to diversify your portfolio and do it in a quick, easy way, mutual funds. Think about it. And again, guys, these investments aren't the most exciting thing in the world. It's not like we're going, hey, do you hear about this new stock out there? Yeah, 50% returns in a year. Okay, yeah, there might be those, but you know what? By the time you know about it, the opportunity's gone. So no, these are just tried and true investments. Number six, index funds. Now, a lot of people do this, especially in the FIRE movement. A lot of people invest in index funds for long-term savings, okay? Think about the S&P 500 index fund. I mean, it's an easy way to get a whole bunch of companies that you want to invest in at once. And fees usually aren't too bad either on mutual funds, you know? Not much to really look over, let's say. So if you want something that, you know, there's always a little risk in mutual funds, but you could have them conservative, you can have them more, you know, aggressive. Great place to just do like one-stop investing if you want. Number 7, ETFs. Now these are like mutual funds, but investors can buy shares in them, okay? This is also long-term. If you're looking long-term, you're looking at index funds, you're looking at mutual funds, you're looking at ETFs. Again, nothing sexy, nothing to make you go, whoa, I'm in. Just tried and true investing, guys. Look at ETFs. All the major brokers have them. Same with index funds, you know. Do a little research into it yourself and just buy and choose after you've made your research. Good, solid investing choices. Number 8. Now here we get to the riskier stuff, the risky stuff. Hey, I've heard there's this new company doing pork bellies. Yeah, they just started a year ago and they're going crazy. I'm going all in. Individual stocks. Now, I'm okay with that. If you want to take a small portion of your overall retirement portfolio and invest in individual stocks, fine. That's absolutely fine. You know, take 2-3%. Go, invest in a runner. Something you think might have legs. Hey, the people that invested early in Amazon, they're looking pretty good. People that invested early in Apple, yeah, same thing, right? So if you want to take a small portion of your overall retirement nest egg and invest in individual stocks, I'm all for it. Just don't go crazy and put half your money in there or more into one individual stock. You talk about volatile. You talk about risk. Yeah, risk. That's what I'm saying. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Number 9, alternative investments. What do I mean by that? Well, here's what I mean by that. We're talking about crypto. We're talking about some people even invest in art, which I've touched upon in an earlier video, a long time ago when I first started. There is a company called Masterworks that you can invest in shares of pieces of art. You can go as low as like I haven't looked at it in a while. I think the lowest was $500 you could invest before. I'm not sure about that number now. That was about a year ago. So if you want to, you can buy shares in individual works of art. I thought about doing this. Thought about it. I still might in the future, but not totally convinced on it yet. But you talk about more risk. Hey, what is art? Speculation, right? So you don't know what's going to go crazy, what's going to flop. And depending on the year or the decade, it could totally reverse itself. So risky, but yeah. And then there's our old friends at crypto. Doing better lately, right? Look at the last couple of years though. Boo! You talk about risky investments, but again, this is just like individual stock investing. If you want to take a portion of your retirement nest egg and invest in individual stocks, crypto, even art, be my guest. It makes it a little more exciting instead of like watching paint dry with your index funds, right? Hey, guys, if you do it though, please make it a very small portion of your retirement nest egg. Don't go crazy. Even you might see some success in crypto. Don't let it go to your head. Be cautious, okay? Just be cautious. And finally, number 10, the 10th best investment for 2024, real estate. Now, you could do this by going into funds which are called REITs, R-E-I-T-S, or, hey, just invest in real estate on your own. There are also companies that will invest in real estate for you. Commercial properties, farm properties, okay? Again, there is an element of risk in this, but it's a great way to put even more diversification in your portfolio if you want to. Okay, again, I wouldn't advise a large portion, maybe 5%. I don't know, 6, 7. If you're crazy, maybe 12. Yeah, I don't. That's way too rich for me. So anyway, guys, those are the 10 best investments for 2024. Are some of them boring? Yeah. Are some of them tried and true? Yeah. I'll stick with the tried and true. And as always, we got this.